Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome to Tuesday's Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. We're in the Beechcraft King Air 350i going from North Platte to Sioux City, Iowa. And we will be getting on our way shortly, about an hour 15, probably close to hour and a half-ish flight time. So let me do something real quick and then we'll be on our way. Let's see, he's already here. Mr. Addy's, oh, there he is. Perfect. Thank you. Alright, we will be getting started right now. Alright, let's go do this. And then once we get in the air, we'll talk a little bit about this coming Sunday. There's some changes coming to the time, which I almost forgot about. I was looking at the calendar last night, and I was like, oh, we're springing forward an hour this coming Sunday. Yeah, that's a sun... Yeah, we'll just leave it like this. Screw it. It should be fine. We can have a sunrise flight, I guess.
Denver clearance delivery. Froggy Tree 13 IFR to Sioux City. Ready to copy.
Froggy Tree 13 is cleared to Sioux City Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.7 squawk tree 461. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Froggy Tree 13 cleared to Sioux City Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 11,000 feet. Departure is 132.7 squawk tree 461. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Froggy Tree 13, read that correct. Good day.
Oral warning, okay.
All right. Oh, we gotta get the... Almost forgot about that. All right, there's that. And I forgot what I said the altitude was. Okay.
Kilo Lima Bravo Foxtrot traffic Froggy Tree 13 is taxiing to runway 30.
Now our runway shouldn't be very far from where we're at. Should get our... Where's our taxi line? There it is. Yeah, it's a little quick run over here to There's that. All right. Wait a minute, where did our guide go? Going to 3-1, right? It's 1 and 2. One second. Oh, this plane just wants to go, 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 go. Bloody hell. Alright, look at which... What are we looking for here? We are at 1, 2, going to 3, 0. Okay. They say 3-0, right? That's one thing they need to like maybe change a little bit on this plane whenever they do another update. This thing just wants to zip along and it's like you can't. Okay. Perfect. There we go. They need to slow it down somehow a bit. I like to have a little bit of throttle just to get it moving, but it's like, look, it's just zipping along on its own, and there's no throttle. It's like it's got a mind of its own for some reason. So, we can get back to our arrival airport. Oops. All right. There's that. No, Chill Sim, I don't generally do that. I don't know you well enough, so I appreciate the follow, but I don't usually do a trade for trade. Usually that's only if I know the person long enough to do all that. So, but thank you for the compliment about the. Yes, it is, Joseph. Yeah, I try to make it as interesting as possible and fun and entertaining and all that. But I appreciate you stopping by. You're more than welcome to hang out for the remainder of the flight if you want. Or for as long as you can, I guess. I don't know if you got to go to school or work or whatever the case may be. Ever since they did the update with the prop, basically where they've redesigned a bit of the aerodynamics on the prop and everything to make it a little bit better, this thing just has a mind of its own for some reason. Put the parking brake on here for a moment. That's right, we won't get an updated altimeter reading until we're in the air and on our way. Actually, I could probably... Good morning, Mick. How are you? I could probably look up... Oh my god. Put the parking brake on this... Okay... 3 3006. We'll just go with that. Should be sufficient enough to get us in the air correctly. Right, there's that. Right, we are all set to go, I believe. See, now it doesn't want to get moving. It's like I have to coax it along just to get it going. It's like it's mad at me for putting on the parking brake. Yeah, a little sunrise flight here this morning. Yeah, I'm good, Mick. Yeah, all good here. We had a bit of a rainstorm last night. Alright, I think we're all set here. Let's just go, because this plane is wanting to go. So we're going to go. It's itching to go, so we're going to go. And away we go. Rusty salute to North Platte. I'm really sorry for, oh, don't worry about it, aviation guy. You got to do things. That's perfectly fine. It's no big deal. Perfectly rude. You don't have to apologize for anything. I know life happens. It's all right. I don't know why it does that. Try to click it just once. Had 2 pies and 2 mashed with liquor. Liquor. Patties. What? Oh my goodness. I don't know about you sometimes, man. And you wonder why you have all these stomach pains. Alright, so we're on our way to Sioux City, Iowa. So yes, Sunday, we are going forward an hour in time. So we're, by this time next week, it'll be 7:45 in the morning. So what we're going to do Sunday is we're not going to do the train sim. We're going to fly. We'll start at 7:30 in the morning flying. That way, because I think it'll be the UK will be only 4 hours. That's fine, aviation. Do your thing. It's all good. We'll be here. We got about an hour 15, probably hour and a half flight, so go do your thing. It's fine. So I think instead of 5 hours difference, it'll be 4 hours. So we're going to shoot for 7:30 Eastern, 11:30 UK time. Until and then once you guys change your clocks as well, then we'll be back to that 5 hour difference. So we're going to try that just for Sunday, and then we'll be back to the normal time on Monday, 6:30 Eastern, which will be 10:30 UK time, until the clocks change and all that. So in Sunday's flight, we're taking the F-14 from Miramar Marine Corps Air Station, which was formerly Miramar Naval Air Station, down to Davis Air Force Base in Tucson to be handed over to the boneyard sort of thing. So just for something fun. And then yeah, we'll do that. And turn off some of the lights now. So yeah, we'll do that on Sunday. And then Monday we'll be back to our normal time. But yeah, I was just thinking about that last night when I looked at the calendar. I'm like, ooh, we got the time change coming up, and I need to allow for that. So that gives me time to get up and get moving in the morning and all that. So it's so difficult to get this thing right on the spot where I can.
Climb and maintain flight level 220.
Climb and maintain flight level 220 Froggy Tree 1 tree.
Let's go back down here. Oh God. It's so difficult to get this thing to just be in the right spot enough to get. Oh goodness. Hey, good morning, Crankman. I'm doing well, thank you. Glad to hear you're doing well. Nice to see everybody here. We're on our way into flight level 220 and nice little sunrise flight. No snow today, it looks like. Surprise, surprise. Now the way that this, so we're on our way to Atia, and then we're going to Yamina. That's the next part. Just cannot get this thing to line up. Alright, so interestingly enough, right? So what we're going to have to do once we get to do not know why this thing will not stay. Alright, so once we get here, and we still got interesting. We went to the flea market and we're late to go because the vacuum guy said he sold a well, I mean, you've got some old ones, Crankman. I mean, be happy with what you have and just, you know, maybe you just weren't meant to have that particular one. You know. Alright, so We're on our way to the next marker there. It's not a very far distance. It says this flight was going to be like an hour something, but it seems like it's going to be much quicker. Let's have a look here. What we got coming up if we can. Moves even a little bit and it's like it throws me off. Alright, so from here to the next one seems like it's going to be a pretty good distance. I think that's what's going to happen. Okay, so once we get to this next marker, it's going to be kind of a bit of an oddball approach and everything. Oh, you got Twitch now. Oh, nice, Joseph. Good deal. I was going to have this 47 years old hunter. Oh, 47 years isn't too bad. Yeah, it's still pretty old. Yeah, you're talking about late 60s, early 70s. You know. But I know you want the older stuff, but you know, if it's meant to be, it'll happen. That's the way I look at it. So are you watching me on Twitch now, Addies? Is that what you're saying? Oh, there's the snow here. Oh, well, thank you, Joseph. Appreciate that. So I'm guessing does it look better on Twitch? I know Mick says it does. I want your opinion on there. We didn't fly with. Now it looks like it's trying to snow. What in the world? This place cannot make up its mind on the weather. That's fine, Joseph. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, we didn't fly with Captain Arish last night. He wasn't going to be able to get home in time in order to do the stream last night, so we didn't fly last night. What else? Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, Sunday we talked about that. This Friday we got Bex's flight. Morning, Chris. Hoping to go to Salvation Army and find a vacuum cleaner today. Well, you never know. That's always a good place to look for. Camera collectors usually go there and find older stuff. Even if it's not working, they may be able to salvage it and turn it into a working camera. There's usually a lot of older film cameras there at Salvation Army. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Doggone it. I got so involved in talking, I totally forgot to change this back to standard, because we're above 18,000 feet. Oops, not one. Come on. There. Now we should be at the correct altitude. There's always something to see at Salvation Army, that's for sure. Why does it seem like we're off the track here? Seems like we're off the track. Interesting. Wow, this is a pretty big distance between here and the next. That's why there's no. Okay. Come on. Alright, so that's the one we're heading to right now. So we still going to have to drop a. Is it true that a supernova? Oh, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you. I have no idea. I mean, anything's possible. I couldn't say. I have no idea. He was worried all night last night. Oh, I mean, what I've learned over the years is situations like that. Now, is there anything that you could do to change the situation? I mean, in all honesty, no. There's nothing you can do that is going to keep it, if it is going to happen. I'm saying it will. There's nothing you can do that's going to stop it from happening. You know, if it happens, it happens. There's nothing you can do that's going to change that. So worrying about it is you're expending energy on something that you can't do anything about, and that's not healthy. You know, I don't know. I don't think it will. I don't know. I've not heard anything, but you know, every so often somebody will make a prediction or something, and then everybody gets. It didn't let me text on Twitch because. Oh yeah, you have to be a follower, I think, for. Did I change that? I thought I changed that. I have to look at that, Joseph. Hello, Amela. I thought you should be able to, but sometimes it might be you have to be a follower for at least a day or something. But no, that's not right. Because somebody else followed and then they messaged me at the same time, so I don't know. So asking about something, I don't know what it was asking, Joseph. So I don't know, but Frankman, I don't know. You know, for many years now, people have been making predictions about the end of the world, and then it never happens. So you need to live your life day by day, you know, whatever, and just enjoy life. You know, worrying about it isn't going to change anything, because you're not going to find joy in life at that point. That's not good. So we're on our way to Sioux City, Iowa. We got a huge. We're on our way to this marker here. So, but we gotta start dropping altitude. So as we get a little bit closer, I'm going to start reducing our altitude, and then we'll almost got sucked up. Ladybug. Oh, that's been known to happen. clear. So yeah, this is when I made the flight plan today, and I was looking at you know, our approach and getting our, you know, like looking ahead for our reductions in altitude and when it's going to happen and everything. It's like when I looked at the flight log itself, it was like it had us going to all the way 22,000 feet for like the majority of the flight, and it was almost like last minute. It had 20 things behind it. Like it, oh, huh, interesting. So between now and the time we get to this marker here, which is 122 nautical miles away, we'll start reducing our altitude, because we're going to turn right there and line up for our runway, I believe. Let's see if we can scroll back up here just a bit. So finicky sometimes. Okay, so that's where we're at now. Bit closer, and we'll just make some reductions in altitude. So I appreciate everybody coming in today, hanging out. Nice to see everybody here. Thank you for the thumbs up so far. That's cool again. I'll see you later. All right, take care, Crankman. Enjoy your day. That's the key. Enjoy your day. Tomorrow's flight, we're going to be back on the 350i. We're going from Sioux City to Molina. And that should be a bit of a long flight as well. So we're going to end up eventually in Indianapolis on Thursday. Friday is Bet's flight from Stansted to Rovaniemi, Finland. As we are going there to go to the town of Santa, Finland. No, hey aviation guy, welcome back. Mr. Addies, you need to tell Amela everything you have with that. Don't try to change the story here, because it's Amela. Tell Amela what you had with that 2 pies and mash. Weird. It says I have 3 concurrent viewers. Up here it says 1. I don't know. Sometimes the way this thing works, I don't never know what it really is doing. Exactly, Milla. That's what I said.
Froggy Tree 13, contact Minneapolis Center on 128.0. Good day.
128.0, Froggy Tree 13. Minneapolis Center, Froggy Tree 13, flight level 220.
Froggy Tree 13, Minneapolis Center, continue as planned.
Well, it seems like we are way off the track here. This is really strange. Where are we at? 102 nautical miles. Mr. Addies, you are doing damage to your body by doing that, and it's not good at your age, because it's going to catch up to you when you're older. I can assure you it will. Because that's what happened to me. Yeah, exactly. And then you're going to be sick. You're going to end up in the hospital. Your liver function is going to start to slow down. Your kidneys are going to start to slow down, and then you're going to be you're going to be a terrible mess. Patties, you need to dial it back, man. I can tell you that your health is going to take a turn for the worse, and when you least expect it. Let's see, let's get down to... We're just going to do small increments here. We'll just go 2,000 feet at a time.
Minneapolis Center, Froggy Tree 1 tree. Request flight level 200.
Froggy Tree 1 tree, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Descend and maintain flight level 200, Froggy Tree 1 tree.
Well, I tell you, when I went in to see my doctor for a checkup, and she said, "What is going on?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" She said, "Your liver functions are not normal. They're terrible." And I'm like, "Okay." So I have fatty liver disease, and that stems from all the drinking I did over many, many years. And you don't think that it's going to catch up to you, but it will. So now, if I drink, I'm doing more damage. So I can't drink. I have to watch my diet and all those things. And it's, you know, you don't think about it until the doctor tells you, like, hey, your health is, you're not healthy. You may feel healthy to an extent, but you're not. Your body is finally catching up to all the things that you've thrown at it in bad ways. And so we'll cruise here for a little while. I'm just going to minimize this for right now. And let's see, we are... So yeah, we'll cruise here for a little bit, and then we'll go down to 18. Yeah, it's not good. I had family members that suffered with alcoholism. My uncle died because he couldn't stop drinking. You know. And very likely, if he had stopped drinking, he'd still be alive today. If he had changed his ways, but he wouldn't. You know? And one of the things I learned, the people that are encouraging you to do these things, yeah, they're not looking out for your best interest. You may think they are, but they don't care that you're doing damage to your body. That's the thing. My grandparents, my mom's dad and my mom's mom and dad pleaded with my uncle to change. My grandmother especially. She was just grief stricken that, you know, she pleaded with him to change his behavior. And, you know, he didn't. And it's unfortunate. You're young enough now that if you change your behavior when it comes to alcohol, then you may not, you know, things may not get bad for quite some time, if it ever does. Let's just have a look here. This. Oh wow, we are getting closer. Alright, so it looks like what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the left and then come back around and line up. Yeah. And speaking of that, there was a patient we had at the hospital where I used to work at that she was so addicted to alcohol that she would try to drink the hand sanitizer. We had to take it out of her room. That's pretty bad when you're so addicted that you're willing to ingest hand sanitizer into your body just to get the alcohol. Oh, well, okay. We didn't even have to.
Descend and maintain 9,000
wow, that is quite a drop. And she was one of those people. Her mom would be in the room with her, pleading with her, stop destroying your body, stop doing this. You know, you're a young person. You don't need to be doing this to yourself. Yeah, exactly. And it was heartbreaking to hear that mother plead with her daughter to stop doing what she was doing.
Going to 128.75, Froggy Tree 1 tree. Minneapolis Center, Froggy Tree 1 tree is at flight level 190, descending 9,000 feet.
Froggy Tree 1 tree, Minneapolis Center, continue as planned.
Alright, so once we get to
Froggy
below...
Tree 1 tree, contact Minneapolis Center on 124.1. Good day.
124.1 for Froggy Tree 1 tree.
I mean, it's bad enough I was working on the oncology floor.
Passing flight level 185, descending 9,000 feet.
Not enough when you have people who are dying because they have cancer, but when a parent is pleading with their child.
5 miles southwest. Maintain present heading and altitude. Transition.
Wow,
Clear
weird.
to Tommy.
Why are we?
Roger 13.
All right. This is not going the way I expected it to go. It's 17 after 7 in the morning. I think what we're going to have to do... We are way off the track here. Nav load's on, right? Okay. Well, this seems it's jumping a bit. Oh, yeah, it's doing its usual shenanigans in the morning. Alright, so we have let's start slowing down here because we're going a bit too fast. Alright. Here. So the airport shouldn't be too far ahead. Okay. So it looks like we're supposed to turn here. It's 100 nautical miles out though. Why are we not? Well, let's see what happens when we get there. If we have to line it up ourselves and put it on the ground, we will. Oops, wrong one. Here's 50. Alright. Alright, it should be back to normal now, Eddies. This thing just wants to just go, go, go. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to keep an eye on this coming up because we're pretty far to the right, even though it says we're flying on the track. Over here it says we're not, so I don't know if this is just the track is supposed to be where we're at or we're supposed to be over there. But we're gonna keep an eye on everything. We'll react if we have to. If it seems like that the plane is not going to line up, you know, correctly, then we'll do our thing and we'll land it regardless. So I kind of know the layout of the airport, so if I can, as soon as we see that, if things are kind of wonky, we'll be prepared for that. Now I kind of feel like really the first place we should be going is here, because this is the point where we're supposed to be lined up for. Matter of fact, let's just go. Can we go direct here? Direct to. Let's see if it turned. Okay, now it's going to turn. Perfect. Now we're going to get back on track. We should. Yeah, I think there's a glitch in that. In that flight plan. All right. So we'll correct that now. We get. All right. So yeah, we're in much better shape now than we were just a moment ago. Alright, I'm going to go to ask for 3. Can I ask for more? Or no? No, I cannot. We need to be at 2,500, I think, for. Yep, okay. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to cut this whole mess out right here. And we're going right for our, we're going right to there. Or we should be. One of them. So yeah, it should be the first one here. Well, there's like 3 or 4 of them, so. I thought I highlighted the first one, but it seems like we're going for something different. Zip down to 3,000 feet. I'm not going to wait for them to tell me because something's not right with this flight plan. I got to bleed off 6,000 feet PDQ. I don't think this is going to work quite the way I thought it was going to. All right.
Foggy Tree 13, you are 1,500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain 9,000 feet, altimeter 30.06.
No, we're going to 30.
Climb and maintain 9,000 feet, Foggy Tree 13.
We're going to 3,000 feet. I'm getting ready to land this thing. That's what I'm trying to do. Wow. This thing is just really zippy today. What we could do, let's just have a look here. I kind of have a plan now. Let's see. Nope. 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 All right. So what I need to do is go to that one right there. I need to go to the one that is. Let's see. Alright, so we need to get turned, and then what I'm going to try to do is once we're there and we're turning back towards the airport, then I'm gonna I'm gonna say go to Tommy, and then we should be lined up. Wow, it is snowing. Yesterday it was raining. We just had a crazy rainstorm last night. Now it's snowing. Nope, we're staying right here. Snow, yeah. Pretty decent sized flakes too. That's the crazy part. Luckily, I don't really have to go anywhere today, so I'm just going to stay home and stay warm.
Contact Minneapolis approach on 125.025. Good day.
125.025.
So as long as we can get to there, and then hopefully it's going to catch back up.
Froggy Tree 1 tree is at 3,000 feet, climbing 9,000 feet.
Froggy Tree 1 tree, Minneapolis approach altimeter tree 0.10. Continue to Tommy as planned.
010. We're going to stay right here because I think what we're going to do is we're going to catch up to that marker right there, and then hopefully we're going to turn back onto the path. Yeah. So then we'll, if I have to activate this, or what I may just do is activate once we get there, and if we
Froggy Tree 1 tree climb and maintain 3,100 feet.
All right, I can add a.
Climb and maintain 3,100 feet.
That's not
Froggy
a
Tree 1
reasonable
tree.
request. Yeah. Well, it's not. I think we're going to be back in control here in just a moment, or kind of get things sorted back out. This was a kind of a weird approach, I think. So. But I think we're going to be okay. So hopefully it engages back. There we go. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. Even though this was not planned. Well, it's just a little dusting, it seems. It's nothing significant right now, but the flakes were pretty good sized. Alright. So we should... Now everything should be back on track here. So we fixed it.
You are 19 miles northwest of Sioux City. Contact Sioux City Tower on 118.7 when inbound.
So we're good. It's all fine.
Tower on 118.7 Froggy Tree 1 tree. Sioux City Tower, Froggy Tree 1 tree 18 miles northwest, inbound ILS runway 1 tree approach.
Froggy Tree 1 tree, Sioux City Tower.
Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get...
0.10 wind 122 at 9er. Cleared ILS, runway 1 tree approach.
I want to get down to that 2,500 feet, just so that we
Cleared
don't
ILS
miss
runway,
our...
1 tree approach, Froggy Tree 1 tree.
Wait, you know what? Activate the approach mode. So we should be set. I think they said 3010. Right. Yep. All right. Oops. I don't see my airport. See, again, now it's going off the track. This is one weird... Why is it... Oh, this is... Okay. This has just gone all kinds of wonky now. Alright, we got to get back over here. And I don't see my... Yep, this has gone completely off the rails. Yep, this is what I'd call a broken approach. Definitely. So this is what happens when you have markers overlapping, I think. Need that. Okay, I think I see the airport now in front of us. That should be our runway right there. Oh, that sun coming off that river is not helping matters at all. Yep, that's got to be it. Yep. Oh, we should have stayed at 3,100 feet. I misread the chart. The approach plate. So, but we're fine.
Foggy tree 1 tree, wind 09er, 7 and 8. Clear to land runway 1 tree.
Clear to land runway 1 tree, Froggy tree 1 tree.
Why isn't where's our glide path? Why isn't the stuff line lit up to guide us in? Good thing I was able to pick it out. No, we're still gonna land. It's fine. Get a line back up here. We're a little bit off. Turn back to the right just a bit. I think we got a pretty mean crosswind. Man, it is not wanting to line up. So every time I get to line up, it's now it wants to go right back to the left. I cannot get it to turn to the right and stay. We're going to come in a little bit of a bad angle here.
500.
This is probably not my best approach in a long time. Go. Once the plane settles down, it's gonna bleed off some of that speed. We got a pretty decent sized runway. There we go. There we are. Made it, despite the wonkiness.
Foggy tree 1 tree, turn next taxiway.
Oh, now the taxiway guidelines want to come on. But I couldn't get the runway stuff to show up. Aye. Oh well. On behalf of myself and the entire flight crew, we'd like to welcome you to Sioux City, Iowa. Local time is 6:40 in the morning, I do believe. We'll find out here in just a second. Once we get off the runway. Oh, thank you, Mela. Yeah, it was not perfect, but we made it. We didn't have any mishaps. We didn't have to go around. That's all that matters.
Foggy tree 1 tree, contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er, Froggy tree 1 tree. Sioux City ground, Froggy tree 1 tree, request taxi to parking.
Foggy tree 1 tree, taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Cross runway tree 6 Bravo.
Taxiing to general aviation parking via taxiway Alpha Cross runway tree 6 Bravo, Froggy tree 1 tree.
We know that you have many options when it comes to your Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream viewing pleasures, and we are glad that you chose to fly with us today. Do join us tomorrow as we continue our journey to Indianapolis. We are going from Sioux City to Molina. Hopefully we will not have a wonky landing approach and whatnot like we just had. We will hope for a little bit better. But we made it. That's the important part. We didn't go crazy. We didn't crash. It's all good. Sometimes that happens. Things don't always go according to plan. So yes, 6:30 Eastern, 11:30 UK time tomorrow. Wednesday. Do join us for that. Should be a nice flight. Hopefully we'll have some nice weather again. It's like they... I don't get it. Okay, I think I kind of get it. All right, I had to come up with a plan for this as well, because our parking spot is kind of goofy as well. It seems like there's other stuff in the way. So we are going to go. And there's planes in the way, definitely. Oh, thank you, Joseph. Appreciate it. Ooh, I think we just nipped that wingtip there. Come on, plane. Cooperate with me just a little bit. We're just going to kind of come in at a weird angle here and then try to turn in here. Yeah, we're getting a dusting right now for sure. Oop. Whew. There we are. Crazy times in the 350i. $56. Wow, that went well because we didn't go the whole path. That's the difference. So yeah, but we made it. So let's make sure everything's caught up on Twitch, and then we'll be ready to get out of here. Do appreciate everybody coming in today. Thank you for the thumbs up. Nice to see you all here. We'll be back tomorrow to continue our flights. So hopefully everything will be better for tomorrow's flight. Until then, do enjoy the rest of your day. Happy... Oh, it's still thinking here on the Twitch. Hold on a second. I want to make sure it's all caught up. Come on. So when I end it. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate it. There we go. All right. So that's going to be it for today, folks. Do enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Take care. Until then, peace. Live long and prosper.